What was the real impact of the wrestling attitude era? Imagine a time when wrestling took a sharp turn into a world of edgier stories and more adult themes. That's what the attitude era brought to the wrestling scene from 1997 to 2002. It changed everything about how WWE told its stories and built its stars. This era was not just about bigger personalities, but also about pushing boundaries that had been set for family-friendly content. It made wrestling more real and raw, blending intense rivalries with stories that felt closer to real life. During this time, WWE started creating characters that were anti-heroes or villains, like Stone Cold Steve Austin and Vince McMahon. These characters blurred the lines between good and evil, making the stories more unpredictable and exciting. The shows became more violent and included adult language and themes, which attracted older fans who wanted something more than just kid-friendly entertainment. This shift helped WWE shed its old image and appeal to a broader audience. The Attitude Era also launched or boosted the careers of many wrestling legends. Stone Cold Steve Austin became a household name, and The Rock rose to fame beyond wrestling. Wrestlers like Triple H, Mick Foley, and Kane became icons, with some crossing into mainstream media. The famous feud between Stone Cold and Vince McMahon became a cultural phenomenon, symbolizing rebellion against authority and corporate control. It kept viewers hooked for years and set a new standard for storytelling in wrestling. Match styles also evolved during this period. Hardcore wrestling gained popularity with matches involving weapons and no disqualifications. The Hardcore Championship was introduced, and matches like tables, ladders, and chairs became staples. Tag team wrestling was revitalized with teams like the Hardy Boys, the Dudley Boys, and Edge and Christian performing high-risk stunts that wowed fans. The women's division was also reactivated, with stars like Chyna and Lita breaking traditional gender roles and showing they could be serious competitors. Business-wise, the Attitude Era was a huge success. WWE's creative risks paid off as it outperformed WCW during the Monday Night Wars. WWE eventually bought WCW in 2001, making it the dominant wrestling company worldwide. The era's success laid the groundwork for future storylines and talent development, shaping WWE's direction for years to come. It proved that pushing limits and blending entertainment with wrestling could create a massive cultural impact. When the Attitude Era ended around 2002, WWE moved into the Ruthless Aggression Era, which focused more on athletic in-ring skills and new stars like John Cena and Batista. But the influence of the Attitude Era is still felt today. Its style of storytelling, character development, and focus on engaging fans set a new standard. It showed that wrestling could be more than just sports entertainment. It could be a bold, rebellious form of storytelling that captured the imagination of millions. That's the real impact of the Attitude Era, transforming wrestling into a more daring and culturally relevant form of entertainment that still influences the industry today.